Hello and welcome to the classroom. A is for Apple Orchard today in our preschool and pre-K class. I hope you're following along every day for a complete curriculum for your school year. My name is Miss Kathy and this is Sue. Sue, come out and say hi to our friends. Well, Sue, today we're going to have so much fun going on a virtual field trip to an apple orchard, and we're even going to make an apple tree. So let's get started right away. Do you want to send a kiss to our friends? And then you can have a seat so we can do our class job. We need to feed Fred. That's our class pet. Hi, Fred. I think Fred's enjoying seeing all these apples on the shelf today. Well, let's see if we can turn around and do our calendar time. The month is September, and look at the pointer I have for today. It's an apple. September is the month, and let's reach into our pail and see how we will count. It says pick apples. Well, why don't we reach up and pretend that we're picking apples as we count the numbers? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 apples. Today is September 20th. Can you say that? September 20th. If you want to know what day of the week it is, then go up to the top of the calendar. It starts with W and it's right in the middle. W says w, as in wake up. So what day starts with that sound? W. Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Well, it is time to check the weather. So look outside and see what your weather looks like. Is it sunny or cloudy? Is it raining or maybe the trees are blowing and it's windy? When I do like this with my microphone, shout out whatever your weather is. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Well, let's dress Weather Bear. Weather Bear, we're going apple picking. So I think you'll probably want to wear your red shirt and your overall shorts and some sandals for your feet. And can you tell me what season it is? The season is summer, but only 2 more days of summer, and then it will be the first day of fall. Well, that was our calendar and weather time, and now it's time for our letter of the day. Today's letter is the letter A. Do you have an A in your name? I do. If your name has letter A, stand up. If your name has letter A, stand up. If your name has letter A, if your name has letter A, if your name has letter A, stand up. Well, A is for apple orchard today, and there are lots and lots of apples that grow in an orchard. So I put lots of red apples on my letter A, and then I took my green crayon and just scribbled all the way around so it could look like lots and lots of trees. I just colored my little A red, and there you have it. That's a way you can decorate your letter A today. When you decorate the letter, it helps you recognize it. So what letter is this? It's letter A. Letter A for apple orchard. Now let's practice writing letter A. I'll show you how. So first you're going to slide this way, go back to the top, slide the other way, and make a line across the middle. Let's practice writing letter A. You can use handwriting paper if you'd like. Just slide this way, slide that way, and make a line across in the middle. Slide, slide across. Slide, slide across. Slide, slide across. That's how you make big letter A. Well, to make the small letter A, you're going to make a circle, kind of looks like an apple, and a line. Let's just say that's the apple stem. So make the apple and the stem. Let's practice making the little letter A. If you're using handwriting paper, then little A goes downstairs. So find the stairs, and that's the line where little A belongs. Make a circle and a line, an apple and a stem. Well, I know you are doing such a great job listening and learning. I'm going to cheer for you. And this is for your handwriting paper. If you want to practice those A's today, this is a sticker for you. Thank you, everybody. Well, now we know what A looks like. We can recognize it. We can write it. So next we'll talk about the sound that A makes. Letter A is one of those special letters that we call the vowels. There are 5 of them. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Why are they so special anyway? Well, they're special because every word must have one. If it doesn't have a vowel, it's not a real word. So when we learn about vowels, we really work hard. We make sure we know those sounds. And we also always get a visit from one of the vowel people. And here she is. This is my friend A. My friend A needs to sneeze. My friend A says, ah, 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 achoo. That's what my friend A says. My friend A says, ah, 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 achoo. Do you want to sneeze in your elbow? Let's pretend. Ah, 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 achoo. Well, if you look carefully and closely, you can see a letter A hiding in the picture. Where is the letter A? It's her head. Her head looks like a letter A. So I'm hoping when you see a letter A, it's going to remind you of my friend A. And then that will remind you that A says, ah, 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 as in, achoo. Well, that was our letter of the day time, and now it's time for math. We're going over to the table to do math today. Let's go play a game. Okay, so here we are at the math table today, and we're going to play a little game. I'm going to roll the dice, and we're going to add apples onto the apple tree. Now, this would be very easy to recreate, parents, or you could get a copy of this tree at my website. The link is below, along with the lesson plan. I cut out some little red apples from paper, but you could use candy pieces or cereal pieces. Okay, so here we go, or maybe even crackers, just whatever you have. Whoa, look at that. What number is that? Count the dots. 1, 2, 3. So let's put 3 apples on the tree. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's roll again. Let's clean off the apples and let's roll again. Ooh, what number is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's count and add apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 apples on the apple tree. Okay, so I'm going to clean off the apples and then we'll roll again. How many apples? Only one. One apple on the apple tree. Okay, let's clean our apples off and let's roll again. How many apples? 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 apples on the apple tree. Okay, we're going to clean the apples off and let's roll again. How many apples should we put on the tree? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 apples. Okay, let's clean off the apples. How many apples should we put on the tree this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 apples. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6 is the number that we're working on this week. Let's count some real apples. Okay, let's count the apples on Fred's shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 apples. You can continue to play that game. You can get a dice and you can add apples today if you'd like. Well, it is time next for us to do our color of the day. Our color for today and for this whole week is black. Take a look inside this apple. The seeds look black. B-L-A-C-K spells black. B-L-A-C-K spells black. Apple seeds are black. Apple seeds are black. Apple seeds are black. I like black. Well, it's time next for us to do something fun. We're going on a virtual field trip. We're going to go to an apple orchard. Let's get on the school bus, everybody. Beep, beep. Here's the school bus. Can you help me crank it up? Okay, let's go. Beep, beep. We're on our way. So this is a picture of driving to the apple orchard. And these pictures are real pictures that I took on my trip to the apple orchard. Oh, it was a long drive, but we're here. We're at B.J. Reese Apple House in Ellijay, Georgia. An orchard is where lots and lots of apple trees grow, all in a row. There can be many different kinds of apple trees in the same orchard. Before apples grow on the trees, flowers are there. The flowers are called blossoms. And apple trees grow flowers in springtime. They can be pink or white. After the flowers bloom or open up, the fruit begins to grow. The apples take a few months to grow. Apples are ripe, which means ready to be picked in late summer or in the fall. And that's what time of year it is right now. It's a perfect time for apple picking. Well, here at the apple orchard, we're going to take a ride in this wagon. The tractor will pull us. We're going to see all the trees that grow in this apple orchard. It's a bumpy ride, so you might wanna bounce as we ride along. Here we go. Let's take a stop and look at the first kind of tree here. So in this orchard, they grow gala apples. Gala apples are sweet and crisp. They look orangish or reddish in color. This is what a gala apple looks like close up. Okay, let's keep riding. It's kind of bumpy, so you can bounce up and down if you want to. Our next stop is to see the Granny Smith apple trees. Granny Smith apples are hard and they are light green or sometimes bright green, and they're very juicy. They remain firm even when they're baked, so they are very popular in apple pies. Okay, let's continue. It's a bumpy ride, everybody, so can you bounce up and down? We're in the wagon. We're going to stop here as our next stop. This apple tree is called a golden delicious apple tree. The apples on this tree are yellowish or greenish. The taste is kind of sweet or tart. It says that they are really good in applesauce. They're sweet, they're delicious. Let's keep going, it's a bumpy ride. Well, our next stop is the Arkansas black apple tree. Arkansas black apples are really dark in color, almost a dark purple. Inside they're yellow, and they're very crisp and juicy, and they smell really good. Well, we're gonna get off the wagon ride, and we're gonna have a moment to take a picture. Here I am taking a picture as a longhorn at BJ Reese Orchards. There are other things to do also at the farm. You can take a walk through a corn maze. A corn maze is where they grow really tall corn stalks, and then they make a path all the way through it, kind of like a maze. So you can walk and walk and walk and try to find your way back out. It's so much fun. I also took a picture of this. Can you guess what this is? What does it look like to you? Looks like a zebra and a horse. That's exactly what it is. It's a zebra and a horse mixed. I thought that was interesting. Well, I think our apple bag is full, and I think it's time to visit the market. At the market, there at the apple orchard, you can buy products that are made from apples. Here are some of the things that they sell: fried apple pies, apple butter, apple juice, apple cake, apple pie, and apple donuts. Which one of these would you buy if you were at the farm? Ooh, that sounds yummy. Do you want to know which one I bought? Do you want to make a guess? There were so many delicious choices, but I bought the apple pie. That's the one that I chose. Well, we have our apples and we have our apple pie. It's time to get back on the bus and head back to the classroom. Beep, beep, here we go. We're back. I hope you enjoyed that virtual field trip. I really went to that apple orchard and took those pictures to show you. Well, it is time for us to make our very own apple orchard. So let's head to the art table and I'll show you how. Okay, so for art today, we're going to make an apple tree, and you can make several of these and have yourself a whole apple orchard if you'd like. You'll need an empty toilet roll and a piece of green paper, and then I'll show you how to put apples on there at the end. All right, so first I'm going to take this empty toilet tube, or you could cut a paper towel roll down if you wanted to, and I'm just going to cut some slits all the way around, like this, and then I'm going to just peel those down, almost like peeling a banana. Okay, and then I'm going to put some glue right here on each of these. Okay, And I'm going to set this aside for just a moment, and I'm going to take a piece of green paper and I'm going to crumple it up. Crumple it up like a ball. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to set it right down on top of the glue, just like that. Now that's going to need some time to dry, but I'm going to next take either a marker or either some red paint and a Q-tip and put some apples on my apple tree like this. I can just put some little dots all over. Okay, so if you want to, you can make lots of them. You can have your own apple orchard. So I hope that gives you some ideas for your day today. Well, it's time for story time next. Here's another quick look at the apple orchard that we made today. For story time today, we're going to read Apple Picking Day. Apple Picking Day by Candace Ransom. In the morning, we leave town. Drive past woods, all gold and brown. Over hilltops, big and small. I see apples. Hello, fall. Tractor takes us to the trees. I spot ladders in the leaves. Run down this row. Follow me. Lots of apples on that tree. I pick high. You pick low. In our basket apples go. Hungry blue jay flaps and hops. Jabs a bad one. Down it drops. Share an apple. Hey, my turn. Crunch, crunch, munch. Yuck, a worm. See that apple way up there? On my tiptoes, I grab air. I try again. Down come two. One for me and one for you. Boy in that tree makes a face. Quick, pick faster, start a race. Tractor pulls us to the shed. We sort apples green and red. Apple cider, apple pie, apple donuts hot and fried. Fun days over, we love fall, yummy apples best of all. The end. Well, I hope you had some fun today on our virtual field trip to the apple orchard. Remember, letter A says, as in, achoo. I'll see you tomorrow for letter B, and we'll start blending tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.